Welcome to Jaca's Moments. What is that? That's an awesome question. So, Jaca's Moments is kind of like the Usborne Books and More version of Randall's Rambling. Ramble, ramble, ramble. So, Jaca is actually my nickname, if you didn't know that. I have a brother who's 2 years younger than me, and when we were little, he couldn't say Jessica. It always came out Jaca. That name has stuck with me my whole life. Dad, I don't think I've ever heard my dad use my real name. He's always called me Jaca. But when I was in college, my roommate had called me at home one time, and my dad answered the phone, and he said, "Jaca, phone!" And I get on the phone, and my college roommate says, "What the heck is a Jaca?" And so I told her the whole story, and she's like, "That's awesome. So that's your name now." And literally, from that point on, she stopped calling me Jessica and always called me Jaca. All my college friends began to pick it up, and eventually it just kind of became my name. So then my professional life started in camping. I was a conference youth director, so I ran programming at a summer camp, but I also ran youth programming for 55 churches in the Buffalo, New York area. The kids called me Jaca, the pastors called me Jaca, but here's the interesting thing. The pastors who really connected with me and who really believed in me and who really believed in what I was doing, they called me Jaca. It was like insider language. Those pastors that were kind of more aloof and to the side and maybe didn't think youth ministry was important, they called me Jessica. Depending on which name they chose to use when they spoke to me, I knew kind of who I was talking to, and it made a big difference in how I approached that conversation. You know, Jaca is probably just the name I'm going to resurrect here, because we have a lot of Jessicas in our team. Maybe it'll take off, maybe it won't. I've always got my dad and my husband. My new plan is to offer a Jaca's Moments in every newsletter on Monday. And some of them you might watch and think that was a waste of time. And others you might watch and say, wow, I'm totally with her. Hopefully pieces of this will connect. Our first Jaca's Moments actually is inspired by one of you. Yes, our very own Steffi Botkin. Holy buckets. Steph is like rocking it. Setting up for a booth, she literally made a mistake. Who does that? She left a stack of books, a mistake, but she had an amazing result because of that mistake. Who does that? Steph does that. And I think so often in our Usborne Books and More business, we try to be perfect. We look at what everybody else is doing and we want to do it just as good as they are. Or we feel like we can't even move forward because we're not where they are. So Heather Cobb, our vice president, gave an amazing talk about failure. And that failure is a necessity. We have to do it. In order to move our business forward, we have to fail. We have to make mistakes. And then, learning from those mistakes, we can step forward even better and even stronger than what we were before. You're going to watch this video and it's going to be edited and it's not going to be great. This is a girl who has a degree in television and radio. This is a girl who loved editing. But this is a girl who also went to college back when we were editing on VHS tapes. I'm not good at editing. This is going to be like my third video. But the point is, just get out there and just do it. Mistakes can actually be the greatest thing you do today for your business. It's true. Totally true. What is my point? So don't let that fear of mistakes or the fear that you don't know enough or you're not good enough or you're not successful enough or the comparison game. I constantly compare myself to other moms. Don't compare. Just be you. And you may just discover a side of yourself you never knew existed. Discover your inner Jaca. Did I ever think I would be doing direct sales? Oh no. Did I ever think I would be spending so much time on social media, writing content calendars and making videos? Heck no. I have grown so much because of this business. You may unlock a whole side of yourself that you didn't even know about. Oh, you could even give yourself a new name. Thanks for joining me on the first of Jaca's Moments.